So, for all you people out there that be so obsessed with other people and be worried about people that don't be worried about you, y'all need to get a life. Realize that that person don't give a fuck about you. Why the fuck do you give a fuck about them? You know what I mean? And for Chantrell, since you watching this shit, like always, you always watching my lives. Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch. Hi, bitch. That's my ex-friend, y'all. She did some weird shit and tried to stop fucking with me, which I don't care.
If you don't care, then why are you so bothered?
And when I tried to sit here and confront her about the situation, she sat here and tried to say that I'm toxic, I'm this, I'm that, but yet you can't sit here and confront me about the situation. Like, girl, have a one-on-one with me. Communicate with me. You're not gonna sit here and communicate with me at all, period, over text, over calls, or in person. Nigga, everything that you say, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in person, whether it's not, that shit, I do not take you seriously, bitch.
And here's the thing, like, when I stop fucking with somebody, I don't have to communicate with you after that. I don't even have to tell you why I stopped fucking with you. And for me to cut you off, for me to cut this person off and not tell them why I cut them off in the first place, and them have to beg and beg and beg and ask why I cut them off, that just goes to show why you was cut off with no explanation.
I don't. Because you can't come at me as a woman. You going online, you scared, you intimidated. Like, I don't understand. And then when I sit here and try to contact you to see what the problem is, a bitch try to sit here and say I'm scary or I'm obsessed. How the fuck is somebody obsessed and they're trying to understand what their problem is with you? I don't have a problem with you. You got a problem with me.
And yet here you are posting our compatibility, like online, posting my family's address, like just doing a lot of stuff to get my reaction and to get my attention, not expecting for me to actually react and to actually get some type of reaction from moi.
So when I sit here and I ask you, what is your problem? That don't make me look obsessed. That make me look like I'm being the bigger person trying to squash shit. You look childish, petty, and stupid and delusional going on with this little facade you got going on, girl. And let me show you something. Well, let me tell you something. I fuck with you. But when you sit here and you do this wishy-washy shit and you can't even talk to me straight up, everything that you say goes in one ear, one out the other. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, like I said, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. So if you're not sitting over here adding me, if you're not sitting over here texting me, calling me, talking to me in person, bitch, you weak. You scary. You weak sauce. I don't give a fuck. Everything you say, it go in one ear, out the other. I don't give a fuck. Hey, you texted your son? So at the end of the day, I fuck with you. You feel me? Me and you got good memories. You a good person to some extent. But it gets to a point where, like, when me and you was friends and stuff like that, you started overstepping your boundaries and starting to do stuff that you know I don't like or that you know will fuck up our relationship. I never sat here and crossed as many lines as you have, bitch. I never sat here and posted videos of you sleep, even though I have videos of you sleep. I never sat here and tried to call the cops on you, none of that dumb shit, but you're doing all this weird shit. So when I sit here and give you the same energy back, you feel some type of way. How are you feeling some type of way and I'm doing the same thing as you, times 2? That don't make no sense. Like I said, you cool people. But me being friends with you, I realized that I don't know if it's me. You might be, you know, people act differently with different people. So yeah, you might be cool with Breezy and all these other people. You might be conversating with them. You might be, you know, not fake to them, but you was fake to me, girl. I'm just telling you that right now. You was fake to me. You was a bitch. You was lying to me. You was saying stuff behind my back. You was talking about me behind my back. You hated me from the jump. You sat here and tried to keep being my friend because you pity me, which makes no sense because at the end of the day, you look stupid. Why are you keeping somebody around that you talk shit about? Why are you keeping somebody around that you don't even like? Why are you keeping somebody around that you're not even going to defend? That makes no sense. But yet in my face, you saying, oh, it's okay if you stay here. It's okay if you spend the night. It's okay if you come over. But yet...
Damn, so rewind that. So pretty much what I picked up is like, you know, I'm a good person, but I'm a bad person because I was fake. yada, yada, yada. And I overstep boundaries. But in these messages, you know, from when we was last friends, it's me giving her the best advice that I can while she's barred out and she's trying to hit on me. Like the whole time she's talking about I'm friend zoning her and I'm kicking her out. But you know, she's trying to say that I used to ask her to stay here, stay at my place all the time. And I used to hover her and all this other stuff. But I'm just like, I have the receipts. So, it's just not really clicking for me. Like the things that she said, that the way she remembers it is not the things that happened, because everybody kept trying to tell me about this girl. You know, she stunk, she was obsessed with me, all this other stuff. And I defended it. I said, no, she's not. She's like that, you know, with most people, she just get attached easily and she going through things. That's why she haven't bathed. Like I did ass on everything, defended her and tried to make it seem like she wasn't this dirty, bad, you know, ratchet female that she was. But, you know, everybody got their own version. There's two sides. Mm-hmm.
When I sit here and do all this shit, it's like, oh, I'm obsessed, I'm weird. Oh, I this, I that. Like, girl, you know how many times I slept over at your house and I didn't bring extra clothes? Because you told me it was okay for me to sleep over there, and I didn't even know that it was okay. So people try to sit here and say I'm this, I'm that, and the third, but really it's you, bitch.
Bam, right here. So, you know, trying to say that, you know, that I wanted her over there all the time, that, you know, I was obsessed with her, that, you know, because she really was, like, she constantly kept calling me fine, like in the previous message, calling me fine, kept asking me to sleep over. She kept hinting that she was going to take an Uber home and she wanted me to, you know, be like, just stay over. And this whole time, like, we're in my apartment and there's like my friends over and she just don't want to say this stuff out loud. So, and I'm gently and gracefully trying to not hurt her feelings. Like, I have receipts for days, honey.
You's the problem. And you talking about me being negative and me being weird and all this type of stuff. You can say what you want, but I feel the same exact way towards you. So we feel in the same way. So I guess we can get along to an extent because we feel the same way about each other. You a horrible person. You negative as fuck, and you stink, and you look weird. That's just that right there. The same shit you feel about me is the same shit I feel about you. But the difference is I'm not scared to say it to your fucking face, bitch. It's the difference. You got my address and you're not even gonna sit here and try to confront me.
Everything that I've ever said or sent her, it's been said to her face. She's just really delusional. I don't know. But yeah, it's all been said to her face, and she's never not once, you know, spoken to me any type of way because she knows better. And I know better not to go to her house because I've chased her down to try and beat her ass before. She's not a fighter and she's not a talker either. She's more of a yeller, and when people yell, they don't think about what's coming out of their mouth before it comes out of their mouth. They just yell things, and that's gonna be at the, I think probably the part 3 of this weird little story time. But let's get back into it.
But instead, you're gonna sit here and try to kill me, try to shoot up my car, and try to fight me. Bitch, make it make sense. How am I negative and I'm trying to squash the situation? But yet, you're sitting over here trying to escalate the situation. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Either you don't fuck with me or you do. And if you don't fuck with me, leave me the hell alone. Because I ain't messing with you. I ain't talking about you. I don't even post about you. But this bitch still going. You still going. I'm not understanding why.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little higher throughout the video, so my eyes keep getting low. Okay, so it's not given. It's not given again for me. So whenever she talks about like that she's not doing anything, so why am I talking about her? It's the her doing things for me. Like, it's the her not just doing the littlest things to get a response from me. I'm talking my Instagram trying to get hacked into, my Facebook, my Twitter. I'm getting notifications that it's from a location in Richmond. Like, you're posting my records and you're posting personal information. So the harassment charge was to get you to leave me alone. You didn't want to leave me alone and you kept going. So this is what we're going to do. So You know, act all innocent like you haven't done anything. Honey, the receipts, you're live right now talking about me. This is a live stream talking about that you left up to make sure that I see. And you just, I just don't understand, bro.
You feel me? I don't understand where all this animosity came from. Maybe it built up over the years, but bitch, I'm not jealous of you. I do not hate you. I don't even have a nasty, mad bone in my body like your bitch ass. You sit here and hate on everybody. You sit here and hate on the next person. I'm not you. Just because you're negative and you think negatively don't mean I do, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me out that shit. With your nasty booty ass. You sit here and fucking smear dog shit on people's doors. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You nasty.
She done probably said like 15 times by now, like, I'm cool, people. But, like, nigga, you was there. But, yep, that's the tea, y'all. Hold on, she ain't done.
Like, shut the hell up. You funny, though, but you trifling. Bitch thought TikTok videos was gonna make me feel some type of way. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what videos, photos you got of me. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. That shit do not hurt me. That's just showing more of who you are to other people. That shit don't hurt me. The fuck? Like I said, she cool. I just don't fuck with her slimy ways. She got slimy ways. And then you sit here and think people are just gonna love you and keep coming back to you. All the other times, girl, I kept coming back to you as a friend. I never sat here and let that old shit go. When you sat here and tried to jump me in a car with your ex-wife, all that shit. Girl, I don't let that shit go. I still remember that shit, but at the end of the day, it's like people grow. I'm not going to sit here and look at you like, oh, you the same person from 5 years ago. But that's sad how you look at me as I'm the same person from 5 years ago.
Now, y'all, I'm not going to lie. I really was trying to beat her motherfucking ass. But it wasn't going to be no jumper. There was a driver and I was a passenger, princess. Okay, get back to it.
I'm this, I'm that. Then you controlling. Bitch, you're my friend. You're not my nigga. You're not my bitch. You no. You can't control a motherfucking thing in my motherfucking life. And once you start to realize that, then we could be cool. Because I'm not controlling who you talk to. I'm not controlling who you dating, who your baby daddy is, none of that shit. Because I don't give a fuck that much. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, your friend, you have to respect that your friend has a life outside of you. I am not your mama. I'm not dating you. So therefore, I am not going to sit here and control who you be around, who you talk to, and none of that shit. You're my friend. You're supposed to accept me for who I am. You're supposed to accept me for my flaws and all. You're supposed to accept me even if I talk to this person. Even if I don't talk to this person. Even if I am this. Even if I am that.
Period, sis. I get that. You accept people for everything, for their flaws and all. But when it comes to a point to where you're accepting somebody consistently that's putting you in danger or harm's way or fucking with your mental and creativity, then you don't make exceptions for them anymore. Simple. So why should I keep making exceptions for a motherfucker who don't listen to me? You couldn't tell me what niggas not to talk to. You couldn't tell me what bitches not to talk to because I wasn't talking to people who was beating my ass. You was. I wasn't talking to people who was leaving me on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere. You was. I wasn't talking to people who was scamming and draining my account knowingly. Even you was. So as a friend, I tried to give you the right advice. And what did you do? You continued. Let's get back.
For all you people out there that's dealing with fake friends and shit like that, you know, keep pushing. Realize that you'll find better friends. You'll find better people out there that understands you and try to understand you as well. You feel me? Don't be around people that try to control your life or try to tell you what to do. And then get mad when you do your goals in life. Like, I have motherfuckers sit here and get mad because I'm doing stuff that is part of my dreams. Like, how are you mad because I'm conquering my dreams, bitch, and you're not? And then, you know, the same people that sit here and talk shit about you, the same people that sit here and wait and copy you right after. So it just be extremely funny. Like I said, my phone number's still the same. Chantel, so if you was to hit me up, you can hit me up or whatever. But if you don't, I really don't give a fuck. That shit does not sit here and break me. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm still gonna live my life, whether you here or not. It just depends on if you want to be included in it. If you don't want to, there's you. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and force nobody to be cool with me. I ain't gonna sit here and force nobody to talk to me. That's all on you. You're a grown ass woman just like me. I'm not gonna force nobody, whether I'm cool with you or not, what to do. That's the difference between me and you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What you did, horrible in our whole relationship. And that's why I backed away from you. This is why I lied to you. This is why I don't talk to you. This is why, like, you felt like I wasn't being all in the relationship and as a friendship or whatever. It's because you are too controlling. You act like everybody is supposed to be perfect. Everybody's supposed to fit your expectations on everything, on a friendship, on this, on that. And you have to realize people are gonna be who the fuck they are. You can't change nobody. The fuck? And you can't sit here going through life on a high horse thinking that all your friends and all your family and all your significant others gonna meet all these expectations. They're not. You're gonna find people that probably don't even fit half the shit that you want in life.
Okay, pause. I had to do a voiceover because I just can't keep recording. I have people who know me, they know me. So this whole front of I'm controlling, I'm this, I'm that, is one of the things that she have in her head to try and make it seem like I'm the villain, I'm the bad guy, and she cut me off. Knowing damn well that's not how it went, honey.
But you fuck with them. That's all that matters. I wish I had somebody to be along with me throughout my pain, but it's really hard because people always sit here and claim they love me and then leave me. Why are you gonna sit here and say you love me and then you leave me? Why are you gonna sit here and say you fuck with me? Oh, I look at you as a sister. Oh yeah, you my twin. And then boom, all of a sudden somebody say something about me or what I said and you gonna listen to them. You know how many people told me that you said some shit about me and I ain't listened to them? Crazy how loyalty makes people.
And to end on that note, because that's the end of that one, y'all. And that's just one live of many of her talking about me. But that one I felt to screen record it because of the other ones. Because it was directed towards me. Like it said in the caption, like this is for @Shantra. This is for Shay. This is yada, yada, yada. So it's just crazy because, you know, she's coming for me. She's throwing all these slugs at me. She's talking shit about me, calling me a bitch, getting mad at me. Like, whenever I started grooming, she started grooming. Whenever I wanted to start my own businesses, she wanted to do the same. And I'd post it on YouTube. Then she'd all of a sudden start doing it. And I'd be like, cool, you know, no problem. But then it's a problem whenever I'm not reacting. Whenever I'm not, you know, doing this, you know, giving her something to respond to as far as communication, because this is still communication for her. She is that crazy. As long as she still gets this, she's gonna keep on going. And even if she doesn't get this, she's gonna keep on going. So at the end of the day, that's where the charges just come in. So this was only part 2. Stay tuned for part 3, y'all.